we'll go with a little previous discussion before starting inheritance, right? So how to create object?
Class name equal to new space
Class name,
object name. Class name
ob
space object name equal to
hmm,
new space class name.
new class name. You can say constructor, right? So now you know about contract and constructor, right? What is constructor?
Constructor is a block of codes which will help to initialize the object at the time of object creation.
Very good. Okay. So what is this keyword? This keyword we are discussing, right? What is this keyword? Josefa Sana,
To recall the private object.
to recall the private object.
Sir, to access the current classes, variables and
To
methods.
access,
Current class variables and methods.
exactly. To access the same, I would say like go with the same terminology what I used. Okay, so because it's like to access member variables we will be using for that particular class we are using this. Why I'm stressing this is it will help us now also when we are going to discuss about inheritance. Okay, so now let's try to start with inheritance. Okay, so what do you mean by inheritance? Theoretically, you know, right? What is inheritance?
Acquiring
Hmm?
properties and behavior from parent class to child class.
Very good. Acquiring properties and behavior from parent class to child class, parent to child or ancestors to child is called inheritance, right? So now let's
Yeah.
try how we can do that. Okay, I'm coming back to my workspace, sharing my screen. Okay, so now let's create one project for specifically inheritance. Okay, so you're only able to see my screen, right? Please confirm.
Yes, sir. It's
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm creating a package. Just for like com.net.connect. Right, then I will create, for example, I'm creating AVP. So now let's close all the other classes which will confuse us, right? Now right click new. I'm creating class, right? It's called parent, right? So now how to write any class? So give me a minute. Just ये देखो ये स्विगी कर रहा है तो नो बोलो. Okay, so now let's create one int e, right? I'm creating one object which is private, right? Then I will create source generate getter setter public, creating get set as a public. Okay. This one called parent class, it is having one field, right? So now I'm going to create a child, right? How I will create child? Right click new class child, right? Then I will here what I will do is I will write extends parent. So what I'm doing here, child is a child object and parent is parent class. You see, I'm not having any variables here, right? You can see here, I'm having these values, right? So child is not having any variables, it's empty. Yes or no? right? But it will acquire the properties from parent. Okay. Now let's create this also as public as of now, public A. So now I'm going to create a class, test this, right? Main. Now I'm creating parent A P1 is equal to new parent. Okay. So now if you can see P1 dot, if I'm placing, you can see here in this A is there, right? What I'm doing here, I'm just assigning one value, P1 dot A, right? So you can see if I'm keeping mouse, you can see the object, right? And then the variable, and I'm assigning the value, right? So now let's create a child. This is the way we are creating object, right? So now if I'm typing C dot A, okay. So now child C is equal to, you can see A is coming from where? A is coming from where? It's coming from parent. Why you're not, no one is speaking? I want interaction, please. Okay. So now I'm creating one variable, right? One member variable in parent. I'm creating a child. Child extends parent, right? So now, even though I'm not having anything in child, but I can able to access by using child object, C dot A. Got it? So this is inheritance. If they are asking how you will create inheritance, you need to say like we can have a parent class and child class extends parent. So it will create inheritance. All the methods from all the public methods from parent will automatically get inherited to child. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why there I'm missing one brackets? Not saved. Right. So now we are good. It is showing there. Not saved well. Now, if you want, and you can see like parent is there, child is there. Now, child, let's add one value. Okay, public int b, I'm having setter getter. So now let's go back here. Let me type C dot. Right now, you can see in this particular screenshot, right? Mhm. In this particular screenshot, you can see like A is coming from parent A, B is coming from child, right? So whenever you are placing dot, it will also show from where the values are coming from. Okay. If I'm saying C dot, and then if I'm typing, you can see A and B is coming, right? Apart from that, you can see like get A is coming from, get A is coming from,
Parent,
and get B is coming from child,
child.
right? So child will have parent properties. Apart from that, he can have its own properties as well, right? So parents and child, both properties will be there from child, but parent will not have child's property. For example, let's try p1 dot, right? He's having b. He's having b.
No, sir.
Why? Because he is a parent, he cannot acquire properties from child. But reverse is true, child can have properties from parent. Okay, so apart from this, you can see another a few details, right? C dot when I'm typing, right? So this one first line is okay, we know that where it is coming from, right? B, we are okay. So after that, you can see there are few things are coming from where? Am I audible?
Object.
Object, right? So what is this object? Actually, there is one hierarchy in Java. Right? There is one hierarchy in our Java. Like we are saying, like we are all from Adam, right? So similarly, in object-oriented programming, from if you're going in hierarchy, first we'll go C. C is a child, right? C's parent is parent A. Parent A is father is, it will go to object. So all the hierarchy for all the objects in Java, if you are creating, the parent of all classes is called object. So not only you are taking from parent, you are taking from grandparent and grandparents grandparent. So it will go in hierarchy. So always when you are going up, you will reach to object. Now let's understand this again, right? So now you created a child, then you created a parent, right? But you haven't created anything above that. But automatically what it will do is it is a child of a object class. So parent of all classes is the class name is object. Then you will be having parent, and then we will be having child. Got it? So even if you are not extending it, you are just creating one class. For example, I'm creating only parent, right? So parent p is equal to new, or I will let me create another class for you. Right? So I created, it's not having any parent here, right? But you can see like when I am using orphan, right? O is equal to new orphan. If I'm saying O dot, you can see there are many methods already there, right? Equals get class, hash code, notify all. These all are coming from object class. Even if you are inheriting or if you are not inheriting, by default, all the childs will get inherit from object class. So parent of all classes is
Object.
object
Object
class.
class.
Okay. So not object. Though you say like object class because object is having different meaning, right? So it will create confusion. So it's a class name actually, which is a parent class of all classes. Okay. So even if you are inheriting, if you are not inheriting, you will get a automatically parent, right? Any questions still here? So now let's go back to inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but a acquiring properties and behavior from parent class to child class, right? So how to create it? You need to create a class and then you need to extend. If you are extending that class, it will become a parent. So parent will be here and child will be here. So extends means all the public properties. I will tell you what are the other properties will come to parent to child. Okay. So any questions here? Because tomorrow no class, I want you to give little more dose so that you can practice for tomorrow as well. Any questions? right? So what is a parent class? Parent is a class which will give properties to child, right? So child is a class which will take the acquiring the properties and behavior from parent class. So even if you are extending or not extending, you'll get always one parent, which is called object. So object is a parent of all the classes, even if you are creating or not, if you are accepting it or not. So our father is a Adam.
Object. Okay.
So any questions still here? Can I move next? Now let's discuss about little different topic, but I will relate it here. Okay. So there is one thing called access modifiers, right? So access modifiers are four types. Okay. Can anyone having any real idea about it? Access modifiers. One is called default, and one is called private, and one is protected, and last one is public. Okay, these are called access modifiers. What is the meaning of it? It will control the access, whether parent to child or one class to another class. So normally we are using here, right? Public. If I'm writing private, no one will able to access it, right? So apart from this, we are having another default. Default means I am not giving anything. I won't give. I will just remove this. This one is called default modifier, right? So again, we are having private, right? We are all aware of private, right? So we cannot use it outside of this class. Only within that class we can use if we are adding private. What is protected? Protected, I will tell you the details. I will show you one graph. What is the meaning of protected, and what is public? From anywhere you can able to access. Okay, so it's not like only from this class or from a specific class. It will call from all other things, all other classes where they are in the same class part. So how to define this particular thing? I want you to remember this table. Okay, so which I'm going to show now, right? So now I'm going back here. Now let's open any one of it. Okay, you can able to see my screen, right? Let's copy this particular area. Okay, now, right? So now you can see there are four modifiers: default, private, protected, and public. Okay, so same class means default is there, right? So default you can use same class. So even all the places you can see, even it's a private, it's a protected, it's public, same class always you can use, no tension. Okay, so what is same package subclass? Subclass means I'm saying like parent and child, right? So parent class, another name is called superclass. What we'll call it? Superclass. Child class, another name is called
Subclass.
subclass, right? So package is this one, right? So these three keywords you remember, this is called package, right? What is parent class here? Or superclass is here? Parent A,
Parent A.
right? And what is subclass here?
Child.
Child, right? What is package here? ABC, right? So I can create another package if I want. Instead of APG, I will CD. I'm having two packages now, right? So I will create another child. Now what I will do, I will extend parent class, right? Now you can see different package subclass, right? So parent belongs to ABC package, child belongs to CDE package, right? So it's a parent class is different than subclass. Okay, so this here child is and parent both are belongs to same package. So it's very important. Please understand this particular concept, especially in interview, or they will ask these questions. Okay, so especially when you are going as a fresher, they will go a little detail about this. Okay, so now what I'm saying is here same package subclass, same package subclass here is which one? Child or child one? Same package subclass.
Child.
Child class.
Child
Child
class. Very
class.
good. Because both belongs to parent and child belongs to same package, right? So it's the same package subclass. Okay. So in this case, you can see default. Default means without any modifier, if you can use it. Okay. Parent to child, it will come. But private only come within a class. Even it's a child, you will not give. It's like a toothbrush, right? So even subclass, outside of subclass, you will never allow to use the private things with a child also if it is a private, right? So private you no need to worry because it will only in same class you can say yes, all other also no, right? Now protected, right? Protected you can see all the family members, all the uh, childs can use it, right? So you can see here same package subclass, same package non subclass also use. Okay, so it's like all the family members, right? So even though they are not your child, right, but like a brother's child, right, even a brother, they are not part of your subclass, but still they can able to use when you're using protected. Got it? But public means all the people can use it. Okay, so there is no restriction for public. So confusion will come only when you are having protected and default, right? So if you are having default, you can see only subclass, right? You can see same class will be used, same package subclass will be used, same package non-subclass will be used. It's related to only a packages and class, right? So just try to remember this particular one table so you can understand. I will share you this particular table. Tomorrow, if I'm asking, you need to answer me how it is getting connected. Okay, how to send chat. Umar, please share with others, huh, in WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
So you got any questions here? So what is access modifiers? Access modifiers will control the visibility. Okay, so how from where to where we can able to access. Okay, so what are the access modifiers? We are having 4 access modifiers. Right? One is default. Right, default is like we are not gaining anything. We are just writing int a. Right, so we are not saying like private, protected, or public. If you are not giving anything, it will become a default access modifier, right? So second one, very important thing, normally we are going to use this one more, right? It's called private. Private is only within a class. You cannot use outside of this class, right? Protected. Protected means what? Protected will be used only by family members. It's like you can see like same class, same package subclass, same package non-subclass also can use, right? Different package subclass, right? Even though they are not part of that package, but they are subclass, then they can able to use. Only case where you cannot use protected is different package and non-subclass. You cannot able to use it, right? So what do you mean by public? Public means all. You don't need to worry about from where they are getting used, right? So all the places it will get access. So 99% what we'll use private and public. These two are very specific case we are going to use it. So normally I think in my whole experience, I used 5 to 6 times this one, protected, right? Default I used many times, but it's not recommended to use default. Choose one of the type, right? Private or public, most of the times we'll use. Protected, very rarely. Got it? Any questions still here? Can we jump back to our code? Inheritance, right? So now we are having, let me make the value as a private from parent, right? So here what I will do, I will write private. So now in this case, what happened to A? A will not get access from even parent to child. You can see I'm going to child, right? If I'm trying to access, right? Let's create a variable here in test, right? Now if I'm writing child C is equal to new child, right? I'm trying to access C dot A, right? It's there. It's there. Can I use it? I cannot use it because no, this is not accessible. Let me keep the mouse. You can see what the field parent dot A is not visible because it's a private. So how child can access the parent one? You need to write C dot get A. Get A is public, so I can able to access get. If I want to set the value, how I can do? I can use set A. Got it? Even though I'm not having direct access by using public methods, I can able to set and get the value from parent to child. Got it? Hope I'm clear. Team, I want interactive discussion. This very, very important topic if you're going as 1+ or fresher. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So are we clear on this concept? Okay, let me repeat it. First, what is inheritance? Acquiring properties from parent to child. Okay. So what do you mean by acquiring properties? Means we are having parent some methods or proper variables, right? Remember, this is called member variable. Let's make it as of now public, right? Member variables and behavior, member methods, right? So these things we cannot able to access if it is a individual class. So what I am doing, I am creating one class which is called parent A. So now what I am doing, I am creating a child. How to make parent child relationship? By using extends keyword. So what will do, it will create a relationship between parent to child, extends. This is called inheritance, right? So now parent to child inheritance. So what does it mean? It will acquire all the properties, or not all properties and behavior with several rules from parent to child. Okay. So when I am inheriting, automatically the parent public methods or public variables are based on the table which I shown. All the details will come from parent to child, right? So once we are getting that properties, even we are creating a child object, we can able to access parent values by using inheritance, because it's all, even I'm not creating any method called set A, it's automatically coming from parent to child because it got inherited from parent to child. Okay. So this one we discuss. Another thing which we discuss, even if we are not extending or extending, always one parent class will be there, that is called object. Object is a class name which is a parent of all classes. It will be having most common method from frame. For example, if you are seeing in our case, right? So if you believe like we will be a child of Adam, right? So we are inheriting few things like name. Everyone will be having name, right? So everyone will be having gender, right? So everyone will be having same eyes, right? Two eyes and one nose, right? So there are few exception cases, but all the things we are getting inherited from human. So we are getting all the features from one human to another, right? So parent to child, even if you are believing or not, so you'll be having one parent for all the classes. Here also, we are having object. Object is a parent of all classes. Okay. So even if you are extending or not extending, it is a part of hierarchy. We showed this image when we are creating, right? So even child, if you are creating parent, we are creating without any parent, automatically object will come, right? So even child, if you are creating child, parent is parent, parent's father is object. Okay. So now let's see if I'm having, I will create another class called grandfather, right? So now it's a, I will write one or string public string name. I created one property here. Okay. So now what I will do is I will, for parent, I will extend it, right? So now what will happen? Property grandfather is having name. It will automatically come to here. I'm not adding parent name here, but still I can able to access name here, right? So then the same thing will get inherited to child and child one, right? So what I did here is I created another parent to here. I created another parent, right, called grandfather. Okay, I created another child called grandfather. Now the link will be object to here, right? Then parent, then child. So I created one property which is called name, right? So name here. So name automatically will come to here also, right? Then it will come to here also, right? Because it extends automatically, this will come here, right? So now let's try to this one also. I am having to string one method from parent, right? So this will come here also. It will come here also. So all the childs will get to string. To string. To string, right? So same thing. You understand, right? So what's happening here? So parent to child, automatically the things will travel. You can see to string parent is an object. It will come in all. Even if you are inheriting or not, all the public methods from object will come, right? So I'm having grandfather as a name, right? So name will come not to object, but it will come grandfather, parent and child. Here I'm having a, right? So this A will not come to grandfather, right? But it will come to child. So main thing is like from parent, even grandfather or parent or child, all hierarchy will get from parent or parent's parent. But child's details will not go to parent. For example, child is having one thing called B, right? So B will not go to a parent or grandfather or object. It will remain only with the child. Hope I am making sense.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Any questions? Let's repeat. I will ask questions so that I will make sure that everyone understand it, right? So it's very important concept. Hanif? Hanif? Hanif, are you there? Sana?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is inheritance?
Sir, acquiring properties from ancestors is known as inheritance.
Okay. Just use a parent as of now because it will create another challenge when you are saying in interview. Like acquiring properties and
Okay.
behavior from parent. If you want to add, then you can add an ancestor. Okay.
And so, yes,
Okay.
sir.
So all the properties will come from parent to child.
No, sir, only some of the properties, not all properties.
Okay. I will not ask you detail because you are going to learn it today. What other things will
Okay.
come, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you mean by private?
Uh, Sir, we can share the properties with only within the same class.
Exactly. Very good. Okay. So what is the object class?
What is?
Object class. Object class name called object.
Sir,
It's the parent of
object,
classes.
it's a parent of all class. I thought you are asking about what is object and what is class separately.
That's why I'm saying. I'm saying
Okay.
specifically
Object class is parent of all the class by default.
by
No
default.
matter
Very
we create a parent or not, it's the default parent of all classes.
very good. So now
Sir.
move to Srikanth. Srikanth.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me the access modifier names?
Default, and private, protected, and public.
Very good. Right. So I will not go in detail. Just to tell me about public. What is the meaning of public?
It is accessible to all, sir, like all classes.
All classes, right? So even subclass or not subclass,
Yeah.
all can able to access, right? So what is the parent of all classes? What is the parent of all classes? Even if even you are inheriting or not.
The public
Object.
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 Object classes.
Object class.
Okay. So Musharraf,
Hello, yes, sir.
yeah, what do you mean by inheritance?
It is like giving the like responsibilities and all the class.
To whom?
It is like providing all the features of the parent classes to the inherited classes. Like,
Yeah. So I request Aaron to use the same terminology which I am using. Okay.
okay,
So
okay, sir.
first the thing is like you're going right direction only, but I want you to this is a one line definitions. I want you to memorize it. Okay. So acquiring properties and behavior from parent class to child class, right? So use these keywords, okay? So what is the parent of all classes?
Object, the object class is the parent of all class.
Very good. So what is the meaning of private?
Private, it's like only few of the like
Within the
Like
class only you can use it, right? Member, it's a part of member variable. Only within the class you can use it. Okay, Pratyusha.
So
What is inheritance, ma?
acquiring properties and behavior from parent to child.
So all the properties are few properties.
Few properties. So
Okay. So what do you mean by private?
inside the class. So
Within the class, right? Within the class. Okay. Inside the
Okay.
class. Okay. So what is public?
Public
From anywhere, right?
community. Okay.
Okay. So what is access modifier names?
Default, private, protected, public. So
Okay. So how we can create a parent-child relationship?
what's here? Can you repeat again, sir?
So how we can create a parent and child relationship?
Mm, Parent class and child class extends parent. Yes. So
Very good. Child class extends parent
parent.
class. This using extends keyword, we can able to create it. Very good, ma. So Ashwak,
Yes, sir.
what are the modifiers, access modifiers?
Private to protect to public defaults.
Default. Okay. So what do you mean by subclass?
The subclass is used in the child class.
Subclass is another name of child class, right?
Child class.
Okay. What is the other name of parent class?
Parent class is another name of superclass.
Very good. Okay. So what are access modifiers? What are the names of access modifiers? Private,
Protect public defaults.
default. What is the parent class, parent name of all classes? Parent of all
Object class.
classes. Object class.
Object class.
Okay. Wajida, what do you mean by access modifiers?
Assalamu alaikum, Mama.
Aslam.
Default, private, protected, and public.
So my question is, what is access modifiers? You are saying the names of modifiers, but I want to know what is access modifiers.
Yeah.
It will define the visibility of the member variables. It will define visibility of member variables.
Variables.
Okay.
Variables
What do you mean by private?
within the class.
How we can define the relationship between parent and child class?
From
By using
by using
extends keyword. Okay, so when you want to create a parent to child, you should extend keywords. Child extends a parent, right?
parent.
So Khadir,
Sir,
what do you mean by parent class?
parent class. Sorry, sir, I joined late, sir.
Okay, so please try to complete this inheritance. Okay. So now anyone is having any questions here? Okay. So another thing, one suggestion is like try to create some classes as a homework. Like I will give you some examples, like real-time examples. How we'll do? Let's try to create some of the examples by day after tomorrow. Okay. So I will give one example. I want you to try the same thing. Okay. It's not even not you don't need to write a code. Just try to define how the inheritance work. Okay. So now let's see where is my P brush. Right. So now let's go with. Okay. So for example, if I'm taking one parent class, right? This is called vehicle. Right. So can you tell me what are the childs of vehicle?
Should be steering.
Cars. Bike.
Cars. Car
Bike,
is one
bus.
vehicle, right? Okay. Another child.
Bike. Motorbike.
Yes. Another thing.
Bus.
Bus.
Bus. Correct. Right. So these are the category, right? Again, car will be having child. Can anyone tell me?
Brake.
No. You are going to properties and behavior now. Right. Brake is a behavior of a car or vehicle of
Tires. Tires.
types of cars, right? So can you tell what are the types of cars?
Sedan, XL, SUV.
Yes, you're talking about models now, right? Yeah, oh, correct. You're talking about sedan, right? So I'm giving one example. We can have other. Again, in sedan, if you're going, there are different. Even you can go with a brand. If you want to define, you can go with brand also. But brand also we can use as property as well as a child, right? So bike, you'll be having bullets, scooties, right? So like this, you can define one thing. When you're defining this, you can see like there are few common things for all vehicles. Can you tell what are the common things for all vehicles? It should be there in all the vehicles.
Engine.
Engine, right? Engine. Another thing.
Tires.
Tire.
Tires. And
Accelerator.
brakes not required. Right. Brakes. Right. So now you can see like why I'm defining in vehicle all these things.
We can, like common in parent class, we can extend it.
Yeah. So automatically whenever I am adding something which is common for all, I no need to add individually. Either if I'm adding, I need to add a brake, right? Again, I need to add a brake. Again, I need to add a brake, right? Instead that if I'm adding to parent, right? When I'm designing, how I will design is I will add all the common things in a parent, right? So then I can go in bottom, I can add it. So here I don't agree that engine will come. Anyone agree or disagree? Engine should not come here. Agree, disagree? There are some categories of vehicles which will not have engines.
Like cycles, you are saying?
Yes. Right. So the thing is like very generic. Brake should be there for cycles also, right? Even I would suggest we will not go with tires also. Why? There are many vehicles without tires also, right? Nowadays. So the things which are more common thing only you keep it here, and which are more specific you write in child. So like this type of examples, if you can create R5 or 6 by tomorrow, like I will give another example, like human, right? Human will be having male and female, right? So like that, you can try to create categories of the thing by using some examples and try to show it by day after tomorrow. How the things will work, how this inheritance is working, from where, what are the things will come from parent to child, what are the things will not come parent to child, right? So what are the difference between some for example, you are seeing here, right? So brakes can be there for parent also, but it can be modified in child, right? So those things also, if the same system is not there, even though brakes are there, from parent to child it got changed, how to use it, that also you can try to identify and let me know how we can do that. Okay, I want at least 5 examples. You try like this and let me know. Am I making sense?
Sir, we will try.
Any questions, any doubts? We'll go inheritance another day, because it's a little complex part to understand. In future I'm going to add some more complexity to this particular area, like constructors also from parent to child, a little complex part. So we'll discuss all those details in next class, but I want you to understand what is this inheritance, how we can create inheritance. Some examples I want to be created by you, so that we'll have smooth transition in next part.